Peace, 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 peace. Oh my gosh, boy, the domino. Let's just say this: the domino effect is in full force right now. Give an honor to Source. Give an honor to the Divine Mother and Father. Give an honor to you. Clap it up for yourself. But anyway, give an honor to ancestors known and unknown. I don't think y'all realize or aware the, how can we say this, like like what is really happening in the unseen and seen. All I'm gonna say, the domino effect is in full force. And don't come over here with your, I really don't care, whatever, like right now, whatever people you attempt to try to send, I'm transmuting, I'm alchemizing, and this is why I'm coming here with it. Let me make this very clear, because this is a level of awareness, and also those that can see, that really are in tune with what's really happening right now. Cosmically, galactically, whatever you want to call it, ethereally, so forth. But let me be the first to say this. There's a domino effect. And there's divine judgment upon, hear me when I say this, the military, the FBI, all other corporations who have had their hand in things, because all of these corporations or these corporations there's been corruption in all of it, all the way down to the family dynamic, all the way up to the higher realms, however you want to call it. So let me be the first to say this. There's no running. I want to make this very clear. There's no running. No one's exempt from karma. No one's exempt. Because let me make this very clear for you down here, people that are so attached to the physical aspect. Let me make this clear. I'm not taught. We're going to go from the physical and we're going to go to the spiritual aspect. Okay. And in that, they're one and the same, or polar opposites in a way. Where you think you may not get, well, let me tell you what's coming into play right now. Spiritual justice. That's what divine justice is. That's what divine judgment is. You know, that same little thing in the courthouse, that lady that holds the scales of my eye. But, notice her face is covered. Because, see, justice in a way, or judgment comes in, and see, the things that people have put out comes back to them. See, while people on the surface level, and those that know, this goes for people wherever you are. It's everyone. No one's exempt, not even myself. See, there's lower level stuff that y'all know that y'all not really in tune with when you talk about dealing with the courts. See, there's a physical court and there's a spiritual court. See, a lot of y'all be so focused on, God, the creator. So why won't you think that Source, the creator, the Most High, there isn't spiritual justice and judgment as well as these physical? See, the thing that the judgment that's at hand, you see, people have been bullied and abused, that they've been bullying people and abusing their power. So I'm going to keep it real short and sweet for y'all tonight. Like I've been said before, a lot of us are here, a part of our awakening, and some of us are here to implement love, to rebalance the scales, to bring forth divine justice as well. See, they fucked around and found out that some people that you ain't supposed to touch. Some people you don't realize that you initiated and activated. So when I say the judgment upon these certain people, see, you bullied. What happens to a bully? No one likes a bully. It doesn't end well with a bully. So when I'm speaking about on a global level, then all the way trickling down to what you grew up with. See, you known a bully, or even experienced being a bully, and it doesn't turn out well whether you're the victim of being bullied, or let me get my playfulness, the victim of being a bully, or trying to bully other people. It doesn't really turn out well for nobody. So imagine, let's start with you being bullied in your childhood. See, people have got, you get to that point where, you push, pull, people get tired. They get tired and they fight back, or they fight back physically sometimes. Sometimes that bully go start lifting weight. Sometimes, it goes to the extreme and people get very violent sometimes, and people, they push, the people that were nerds, such as myself, that, love who I am and the weirdness about me. The people that were bullied for no reason, just because they dressed a certain way, just because they worked a certain job, or just because they are in their natural element, and they were bullied. And it's funny how you're talking about being in a country or being in a place where pride and ego is held to a higher standard, or, the illusion of pride and ego held to a higher standard of love and truth. So of course, now imagine a country that has bullied so many people, try to force their power, force their hand almost. And then imagine other countries who have gotten tired, because at one point in time, there was a moment, and I'm gonna show you how this analogy of how I'm using this from where you were, and then seeing that what's happening globally, ethereally, is no different than what's happening in your life. How that connects everything, meaning that the last shall be first. See, these people that have, it never makes sense to me. I used to sit back and be like, I actually met people who were in these military branches or whatever, and this guy once told me, he said, man, and he was younger than me. He was like, man, he said, yeah, man, I went to travel somewhere, and because I know I'm from the ruffle y'all feathers, but it is what it is. I do know that you being in a place where the truth can hurt, because you accepted a lie for so long that you can't even determine or differentiate what a lie looks like or the truth. So I'm here to shatter your illusion. Yeah. So this young man was telling me at that time that he was in a branch or whatever, and he went to another country. He's like, yeah, man, we was holding these AKs and all that stuff. And then he was like, man, we went into these countries. He said, man, the kids would come outside and run back in their homes immediately because they were afraid. I mean, who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be? If someone's invading your country for the resources. See, that's where that spiritual judgment coming in now. Commander-in-chief of what? See those names, those terminology? Where do you think they got that from? Commander-in-chief. See if I can make that clear. Commander-in-chief, chiefs. Chiefdom. Chief. Commanding what? Bullying who? Because people must have forgotten at a point of time where all this shit originated from. Oh, even to your police station. The chief of what? Where do you think they got that shit from? These tribal terminologies. Wearing their 6-point stars. Wearing the stars and symbolism on their badges. Then you having all these people. Y'all don't see the judgment at hand? Y'all don't see the Most High? What? No, I forgot. Y'all too focused on what Ray, she need, all these people saying this, got it. See, they've awakened something within us. The ancestors, the people who knew what really happened on these lands, the blood that was shed, the chiefs, and not just men, the women, the people who abused their natural gifts, the magic that they were given. Shout out to my people in Haiti. I don't know why I needed to say that. Shout out to those that are really and have, you know, this something wanted me to say that. Shout out to those who, again, and shout out to my peoples in Ethiopia. Shout out to you. Because see, the judgment at hand is that those people who know that systematically all of what has happened has been corrupted. And then y'all try to touch and harm the very people. Oh, I thought that was the very people who are here to aid into bringing balance, peace, and harmony. But I forgot, y'all don't want that. I know who y'all are. It's been revealed to me who you are. I know who you are. Because there was a point in time, see, I don't know, certain people are giving visions. There was I remember the elder told me this one time. He said they saw certain people coming in the sense of like when they were invading the lands, or they saw certain people. I had to break it down to some people today about you know, the judgment coming to this land, and why a lot of us are being relocated or shifting and moving, because a lot of you don't even know you behind enemy lines. And that's why a lot of people can't go where you're going, because they are the enemy. And you didn't make them your enemy. They chose to be the enemy. And I don't care where they at, career, I don't care what branch, what status, because people know. See, how you destroy your empire is inside out, not outside in. So you don't got to lift a hand. A lot of us don't got to do nothing. They'll destroy themselves with their pride and ego. They'll destroy themselves with what they've been consumed by. They don't know that the stuff that they send to you and what you're operated by on a more spiritual level, they don't know that those same things honor, respect, and bow and serve you. But we're not going to dive too deep up in that. See, a lot of our ancestors, they knew that light and dark aspect. They knew that they had respect for both and the oneness of both. You know, and that's why a lot of you, call it out. A lot of these women, a lot of you that portray yourself, because I guess I'm supposed to add this in this video, a lot of you so-called high priestess or certain people who have done things so long, and not just any high priest, those that, you know, will operate in certain places and never thought that their hand would be revealed. Because I've been telling y'all the light is here. The light being here. And see, you came across the ones that now you've been throwing your shit for so long. And not realizing who you fucking with. And not realizing. See, the thing about that feminine and masculine aspect, see, a part of what's returning here for balance is a part of, see, there was a point in time, I always tell y'all, matriarchally. There wasn't always certain people who wanted to use their good or their natural gifts for the betterment. And so they got a little big-headed or greedy, egotistical, or wanted to create things and threw off the equilibrium. Is that how, I guess I said that right? And so now they are the same one that's running, because all the things that they've done, they're realizing that they have no more power. Or it's like their power, the source of their power now, they can no longer get that. Meaning, like, think about if I was to feed off your pain, and then you start to rise in your power, you start to love on yourself, and then this person can no longer feed off your pain, vampire, or suck off you. This goes back to um, a bullying country that bullies people, or a place that bully people. And then those countries get tired. They're frustrated, because they feel like they should live in peace. But here it is, a place that wants to bully and push their power around, the false illusion of their power at that. The false illusion of your physical power, and not acknowledging the spiritual aspect. Oh, hold on, let's not forget that goes back to those those people who doing all those things behind closed doors and think that didn't assume that source was C, or the Most High. Because see, a lot of you got to know that they're watching you. I know you watching me, but I'm watching you. Watch me. You should do you, and I'ma do me. Want to see how it's done? Then watch me do. I'm so fucking. But anywho, there's judgment, and people know they can't outrun it. You can't outrun water. That's all I'm gonna say. And see, the thing about what people are trying to not realize, that this is the natural order of things. We had to go through these moments of where things seemed like they were so dark that there was no light at the end of the tunnel, and we are the light at the end of the tunnel. Those certain people that wanted to hide, do this right here. They wanted to throw the stone and do this right here. Oh yeah, I forgot they do this right here. Oh, okay. Why y'all didn't think restoration? We came to recover our shit. Oh, I forgot. Y'all didn't get the memo. Y'all didn't think that there was something higher. Y'all didn't think that, oh, y'all shenanigans was gonna go on. You know who I'm speaking about. You thought it was gonna go on keep going and not have consequences. I forgot, some of y'all on this lower nature to feel like, oh, there's physical justice and all like that. Well, now the judgment is coming higher up now. That judgment. And some of us are the fucking justice for y'all. Just so you know. You're not just justice in your family, in your ancestral lineage. You are divine justice for those who helped aid in that. That's what they fear now. Because they know that you have been given the authority. See, that judgment that has come upon the people that have kept this corruption going for so long, they become corrupted. They become consumed and have nowhere to run. So a lot of this is so comical right now. Because just as well as we deserve peace and harmony to live an abundant life, why would you think that a lot of this has to continue? No. See, the global scale is that's why you see, pay attention. A lot of us are aware. That's why you see people now making amends. This is a moment to make amends, not only with yourself, make peace with yourself, make peace, whether you feel or you're guided to make peace with your enemies. But no, some of you out there, you know who you are. Y'all got too big. Y'all got too egotistical. Y'all thought y'all were bigger than the divine. Y'all thought y'all was bigger than source. So, for some of us, we know, get your ass out the way. Get out the way. Get your popcorn ready, but get out the way. That's the message that I've been hearing. Get out the way. See, that's a divine mother. See, the divine father has been giving us this discipline, but the divine mother has stepped in, spiritually, okay, y'all don't, what happened when y'all piss Big Mama off. You piss Big Mama off. Now, some of those, when you piss Big Mama off, and you been messing with her kids, and knowing that her kids ain't did nothing to y'all, all this mistreatment y'all been giving, Big Mama, get out the way. Okay, I got something for you. And that's what fear says. People don't know. Some of us know, but some of us, get out the way. Get out the way. There is karma coming to these lands. There are places where a lot of us are going to be guided to divinely, but there is karma upon these lands that you can't possibly think you can pay us. Because you haven't paid attention to us, to our needs, to our well-being, none of that. You can't possibly think that your fiat, your currency is going to be just enough. Nah. I don't want to get into the devil thing, but that thing that y'all subscribe to and contractually agree to, those things that you've been dabbling with, they coming to collect now. And they collecting in so many ways that you didn't know how it was gonna come. Somebody got to pay the piper. Somebody. Y'all know what y'all done did to these mothers. Y'all know that y'all done did to all of these people. Somebody gotta pay, and everything ain't always in material, boo-boo. It's like mama coming through with a broom, sweeping out. You know how you sweep a home? Somebody got to move out. Somebody got to go. You ain't want to go. You ain't want to give up the land. You ain't want to return things to the sisters, to the empresses, in the sense of like, you ain't want to return what you knew was rightfully theirs. The original people of the land. You didn't want to return things? So, okay. I call divine justice and judgment and karmic justice upon all the lands. So some of you, you know who you are. People don't realize, and so be it. Some people don't even realize a lot of us, what we came in to do, we came to clear karma to make amends and be at peace, not only with ourselves, but the things we have done, whether past life, whether this lifetime, whether some people, because you don't realize a lot of these lands, a lot of these places where these stadiums, a lot of these places not on just energetic fields, or, you're talking about burial grounds that people never respected. You talk about these corny ass museums y'all got all of our ancestors' artifacts, and still not want to tell the truth about where these things came from? Because you're a pride and ego. Well, you be destroyed with it. I didn't come to be liked. I didn't come to be accepted. The rejection be my protection from y'all corny ass. So again, this is the moment to make in a way of alliances. Whether you are here, wherever you are, making alliances, internationally, globally. Because the same thing that you see people that have pushed and try to bully themselves into, people not having that shit no more. This is happening on a global scale. As above, so below. As within, so without. And this goes for all of you. All of you that haven't told the truth about what has happened also in your lands, in your other countries. And you have known the truth about who people even are on these lands. And you kept your mouth shut. And you think judgment ain't going to come upon your land? You think justice is not going to be served? This is what we are here for. See, a lot of us, y'all don't realize, a lot of our bloodlines, the Gullah Geechee people, some of them people that naturally fought back, some of them people ancestrally, a lot of you got stuff in y'all bloodline. It's just as much as they wanted peace, they was with the shits as well. And for y'all don't know, the code name for with the shits is just like, they were about that front line. No questions asked. But this lifetime, a lot of us didn't come to do that. Can you check that on the bottom shelf, baby, in the oven? Yeah. I appreciate it. But a lot of us didn't come here for that. See, a lot of y'all don't even realize a lot of y'all partnerships, these unions are connected to that. That's why a lot of things were so orchestrated to keep people apart. Because a lot of us and this is what Spirit revealed to me. A lot of things, a lot of people came here this lifetime to make peace and make amends with what has been lifetimes after lifetimes been going through of conflict, discord, dysfunctionality. Because you got to think about these so-called lands are some of the lands that chiefs or certain people or certain, beings betrayed each other on, fighting over resources. Seeing these people now that are going to also suffer from that. What do you think? These plagues, these judgment ain't going to be brought upon people? What? Yes. See, universal law, you wishing something for someone, that's energy. That comes right back to you, boo-boo. And sometimes, yeah, you might have some type of spiritual protection, but just because it don't come to you don't mean it don't go to somebody else. So know who you fucking with. See, that's the thing. Y'all fucked around and found out. Oh gosh, we found out that his lineage, or oh my gosh, they're protected by something higher, by something more. Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all thought people just had ancestors in certain, man, ain't what? I heard you in there laughing when I did that voice. But that's the thing y'all don't realize. Shout out to the Galactic Federation. We the ones. Shout out to the ones that, shout out to the what? Shout out to the dark. Matter of fact, shout out to the Dark Madonna. Shout out to what's the term I should use? Shout out to the ancient ones, the ancient mothers. The tongue, like, it's so different now. The Bastet and Sagmet and the Shakti, those energies that are returning. What's the other? Oh gosh, did I say that? Is it Shiva? God, it was love. What was dang? It'll come to me. But anywho, shout out to those energies that don't play. Shout out to the lioness. Shout out to them energies that don't play. The Offset, or somebody know it as Isis. Shout out to that. Y'all fucked up trying to even mess up with that terminology. To try to paint that picture out. To try to even turn that around. Y'all don't even realize, like, bro. I know everyone, look, don't get on, this ain't my, like, the native tongue for a lot of people. That's being restored right now. So again, y'all better know who y'all playing with. Because when they, like, an elder told me, he said, fear not. He said, these ain't the moments of fear now. This shit ours. He said, and when they come, oh, she want me to dance. And the elder said, and when they come, let them know what took you so long. So a lot of you, again, like, man, make peace with yourself, man. Make peace. Because a lot of what that ancestrally that's connected is internalized from what we have experienced and what has been passed on generationally, ancestrally, cosmically. A lot of things. If mothers don't want you to get right within yourself, get away from them. Because a lot of these folks ain't even finna survive or get through what's finna happen. Like Bob Marley, a shout out to this song right here. Natural Mystic. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. If you listen carefully now, you will hear. This will be, what is that? This will be the first. Oh, you gotta listen to it. This will be the first trumpet. Might as well be the last. Many more will have to suffer. Many more will have to die. Don't ask me why. Y'all too caught up in what? There's a natural mystic flowing through the air. Won't tell no lie. He said that song, Natural Mystic, and then that other song, Bob Marley, War. So y'all gotta realize a lot of people came here, they was set on their mission, what they came here to do, and they just got the fuck on. They didn't get caught up in this mundane shit. See, a lot of us know. That's what a lot of us came to recover. It's because it's our birthright to live harmoniously. So all these foundations, these corrupted things are going to be exposed. Whether they accepted it or want to come to terms with it, they knew their time was going to come. They knew it. I mean, I'm gonna drop this on you. I gotta go. Even who was it? Was it Thomas Roosevelt? There was a book I came across when I was traveling through Colorado, and it was a book called I think it was called The Land. No, man, what was that book called? I think it was said The Rise of the Phoenix, or it was something in reference to and you can research this, but I know I came across something before they had an eagle on the dollar bill, the US dollar that is. They said to be there was a phoenix because they used to call this the land of the phoenix. Now I'll let you interpret that. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew there was going to come a point in time that things were going to rise in people, awaken in people. And this is beyond color and creed. So that's like people coming online and people ain't fucking afraid. Let's make that very clear. Afraid of what? You don't did everything you could do to people. Let's make that very clear. And then now we know that we're divinely guided and protected. So in that, like, that's what we're here to do, to bring balance and bring awareness. You gotta expose that which was hidden. That's what the light. That's how the light serves as its purpose. The sun illuminates everything. The moon is, the cycles, but things that are hidden. So this goes back to even the people. Yes. Okay, baby. Okay, baby, go. Mommy going in there. I'm finna do this video. So the cycles of the moon, think about things happen as it went progress forward is reversing. Like the spells. So it's like humanity was under a spell. Now that spell has been lifted. Now the veil has been lifted. So those things are reversing. Reverse. What's that song? Cha-cha slide? Slide to the right. Boom. Slide to the left. Boom. Right foot now, y'all. Boom. Boom. Left foot now, y'all. Hands on your... Let me stop. But it's like, you got to think about this. Reverse. You literally end up at the same place. I don't think you heard me. Reverse. So when you reverse something, look at it. Look at the words like recycle, reverse, recover. We're restoring ourselves. We're being restored. The land is going to be restored. So how do you restore land? It has to be destroyed. It has to be dismantled. How you restore something in the body? The body has to go through breaking down internally. And then it shows up externally. So that's what's happening foundationally. Inwardly and outwardly. As above, so below. As within, so without. Only for that to come back even more powerful. See, the divine knew that a lot of us, it was you. A lot of things were broken down. And see, that's the thing. It's like a muscle or something. See, it was broken down. See, they don't know. Well, I heard that sometimes. It was like they don't know when they try to bury you, they didn't realize you was gonna grow from that shit. See, everybody, like the shout out to the Bob Marleys, the energies that are still resonating and living on. See, they didn't realize like these things, these energies, these like Like, boy, y'all don't know what's finna sweep this land, boy. Woo, boy. See, that's the thing. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. See, y'all swept around the wrong door. You know that old folks saying, well, elders, sweep around your own door before you sweep around mine. See, that's the thing that's gonna happen. See, y'all been sweeping around, and you know who you are. You've been sweeping around everybody else's door, all in their business. And see, you forgot to clean up yours. You forgot to sweep around your own door. You forgot to sweep around. See, it's like it's like the stuff that, see, you got to be attentive to people that always so focused on studying the people, to observing. See, y'all don't even realize you've been in a country or a place or people who been in these places doing all this stuff, trying to monitor you. I don't care what the fuck you dabble with. You monitor the right one. See, that's the thing they don't want you to know. See, they've been monitoring spirits. And now that you can no longer monitor, you realize that we observing you just as well as you is watching us. Knowing our ancestors tired of y'all shit. I'm talking about the higher ones too. I'm talking about the ones that you thought you were just messing with somebody's lineage. You thought you were just messing with somebody on some physical stuff. Nah, it's beyond that. That's all I'm gonna say. Sympathy. Like I told you, I got certain people in y'all lineages. Y'all be hearing other people, oh, they don't play about, man, they don't play about nothing. See, the indigenous, ancestors would talk about how, and this is why a lot of judgment is being brought to people, is how you see it on these lands, and this comes with the blood. A lot of things that was shed, innocent blood. That's where the judgment is coming from, the justice. See, y'all shed innocent blood. People that were innocent. That's the thing about being a fucking bully. You bully innocent people. And you think you're not going to have consequences for that. So, there was the indigenous people, elders used to say that every man had a right to defend their life. So think about attacking people who were innocent and you slaughter them innocently, never not knowing that you thought it was just water under the bridge. It ain't water under the bridge, bruh. All y'all, I don't care where you at. I don't care who you are. Some people are here to bring that forth. And a lot of people don't know who I am. But those that can see know. And those that know who rocking with me, But I'm like, but I'm the last Avatar. No, I'm just playing. What is it? Not know the airbender, but I'm the last airbender. You know what I'm saying? Aang didn't play about the people he cared about. See, he was cool. See, Aang, the Avatar. See, he was the last airbender. He was cool with he didn't go looking for nothing. He was cool. But once you start messing with people that they cared about, I'm going to leave y'all with this. See, the thing about the last Avatar, notice that they talked about the Fire Nation, the Air Nation, the water, and the earth. See, also the indigenous people also broke that down, that certain people, cultures, or creeds represent certain elements. It's not to say that we all then possess energetically or have this aspect of those elements. I'm going to leave you with this. Who have abused the power, the fire power? Peace and bliss and shalom. And that even goes for everybody. See, the divine justice is here. A lot of us, we were just messengers. And a lot of you blocked the message. A lot of us won't be reachable. We won't be accessible. Because this lifetime, a lot of us chose peace and harmony. We just simply wanted to be and live in harmony with our tribes, with our people, and live in Dharma, in harmony. But for those that didn't want that for people, your karma is to get that in return. What you wanted so desperately, so much for people to go through. And you know, it just is what it is for right now. But take care of yourselves, man. Peace and blessings. Shalom.